Mages of Mystralia takes place in a world where magic is both sacred and feared. Long ago, a tyrannical king messed with forbidden runes in order to gain immense power. Now every so often a mage is born. Because of his rule, most people fear mages as if the next one will be worse. You play Zia, a young girl who awakens with firepower, burning a part of her village. She runs away, scared, trains with a mysterious stranger who then ushers her onto a magical school. Along the way, she finds a talking book, granting her more mysterious powers. There's some evil brewing about and a quest to save the kingdom, but that's the long and short of it. It's a fairly basic story you've heard before. Dialogue is given through text bubbles that are honestly hard to see on the TV, and since they speak in gibberish, you have to scoot closer. On top of that, it's uninteresting, lacking any unique characters to attach to. Even Zia isn't much of a heroine. What set Mages of Mystralia apart from other games is its magical rune system. At the start, Zia is given command over 4 spell types. Amidi, which is like a lightning-infused melee attack, Actus, which commands fire, Creo, which creates ice, and Ego, which creates a shield. You'll also uncover runes, which will let you modify spells like giving your fire the ability to shoot out like a projectile, or to even make it turn right upon blast. While there are offensive strategies involved, most of these quirks are meant for solving puzzles. Thankfully, you can have multiple custom loadouts on each spell, so you don't have to go to the menu screen every time you need a new form. Most puzzles revolve around lighting time-sensitive torches with fire. Occasionally, you need to freeze water to cross areas or blow up boulders to reveal new paths, but yeah, most puzzles are fire-related. Puzzles are both mandatory and optional. There will be obstacles in your way you have to overcome in order to progress the story. Taking on side quests or exploring will reward players for their curiosity. Sometimes your reward will be new nodes for your spellbook, but mostly you'll get pink orbs you can trade in to upgrade your health or mana pool. There's incentive to scout around, but actually solving the puzzles feels like a chore. They're not hard. Most are simple, in fact, but demand perfection within a second for a margin of error, like the aforementioned deluge of torch puzzles. Again, it's not hard, it's just frustrating. As for combat, it's lackluster. There's not much strategy involved, save for the bosses. Some enemies are impervious to certain spell types, but nothing a good whack of your wand won't fix. Combat is just kind of there. You get money from fights, but it's not that valuable in this world. Occasionally someone will try to sell you a magical item or some quest thing, but you'll always have more than enough. So in a way it makes encounters feel more tedious than exciting, or even rewarding. Mages of Mystralia isn't a bad game. It's very competently made and nothing is wrong technically. It just lacks pizzazz. The unique spell system is a good idea, but most upgrades are optional and or they're doled out slowly, which is odd considering the game's short length. The game is a great idea, but just not altogether there. While I had a good time, it's not one of those experiences I want to play again. Did you know that was a ReActionExaminer video? If you liked it, you should subscribe to me to keep up with everything that I'm doing. Also, if you have some other interests, like sex for example, check out Tomops, which is a comedy sex podcast thing wherein my best friend and I check out the weird and abnormal and the erotic. And of course you should support me on Patreon because hey, I want to make the channel better and I want your help to do so. Plus, if you want to check out my writing, check out Game Jerk, where I have archives and new stuff for all projects, okay? You can find all the stuff and more in the description with the links below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.